All attendees are in listen-only mode.
I want to welcome you all to our webinar. Today's topic is how to obtain a DUNS number for free. This is part of our business credit workshop. The first step of how to obtain a DUNS number for free is to log on. I would recommend using Internet Explorer. The reason I recommend this is because I've had issues with Firefox in the past. So what you want to do is log on to the website, click on your address bar, and type in https://e-update.dnb.com. And it's going to bring you to this website. So just to review, that's https://e-update.dnb.com. That's D as in Dun, N as in Nancy, B as in Bradstreet, DNB. As you can see on this screen, there are two options, 1 and 2. What I want you to do is click on Get a DUNS number. So click Get a DUNS number. It says Get Started, Get a DUNS number, right over here. What you want to do is type in your business name. Now in my case, my company is JTI Real Estate. It's one of my LLCs. So I type in business name, JTI Real Estate, city, the great borough of Bound Brook, State, New Jersey. So business name, city, state, and click Next. Okay, now in my case, I do have a company profile, and so it's listed below. In your case, if you don't have a DUNS number, then no company profile will come up. What it'll show is similar companies that they think may be yours. But if you don't have a DUNS number, what you want to do over here, you have two choices. You could pay $5.99 or no charge. What we recommend is that you do the no charge option. The truth is, you could pay about $600, and Dun & Bradstreet will help you build your credit profile, and they'll help you get your first lines, your first up to 5 credit references to your profile. Option 2 for no charge, it says you'll receive your DUNS number within 30 days. The truth is, I get my DUNS number via email within 7 to 30 days. On average, I get it within a week. So if you're going to be building multiple businesses, I would recommend that you take advantage of the option of paying no charge. Especially if you build 5 business profiles, 5 times 600, that's over $3,000. So click here to get started for no charge. This is how to get a DUNS number for free. Click Get Started. Okay, now on this screen it asks for your first name, last name, title, email address, phone number. Type in my first name, that's Joseph, last name Lawrence. For title, I like to use President, CEO. You could use President or Owner, etc. Email address. Type in my email address. Company phone number. I recommend putting in a local phone number. For demonstration purposes, I've given you my customer service number. But when you build your profile, put your name here, your title, your email, and put a local telephone number. Local phone number just shows a little more stability in comparison to, for example, a cell phone number. So click Submit. Okay, next screen pops up, and you can see right here, I'm on step 1 of 4. So first step says type in the name of your business. I want you to type in the name of your company. In my case, JETI Real Estate LLC. We have a section here that says other names this business uses. This is, for example, a DBA, something like that. In the environment of creating business credit, generally less is more. So I'm not going to list other DBAs, etc. They may have the other corporations or DBAs which are doing business as may have their own profiles. I want to have a profile today for just JTI Real Estate. I'm going to leave this blank. I recommend you do the same. Put in your business address. Now, for business address, if you have a corporate address, use that. You know, if you're renting an office, for example. If you're working out of your home, which many individuals start by working out of their home first, I like to use a suite number, like Suite 101 or Suite 102, etc. And just keep track of the information you're putting here. I still will receive email at this address, even if I put a suite number there. I'll receive mail. It's a cool little tip. You look more professional if you're working at home. I would recommend putting a suite. So again, local phone number. Demonstration purposes, I'm giving you my customer service number. Mailing address, I'm going to leave blank. Click Next. Now I'm on step 2. Step 2, it says name of the CEO or business owner. We've already typed that in. That's your name there. In my case, Joseph Lawrence. My title, President, CEO. They have my email address here. And legal structure of business. I'm going to recommend corporation. To obtain the most amount of business credit, I'm going to recommend that you have an LLC or an S-Corp. Over here it states, please list all major shareholders. Now, even if your company is owned by other individuals, I'd recommend that you do not fill this in, as the other members of your business can have their own profiles, which could really capitalize on the amount of business credit you can have if your corporation has multiple members, or if you have multiple corporations. So I would recommend leave that blank. Year business started. My company started in 2006. Generally, if your business has been in existence for longer than 2 years, then it's going to be a lot easier to obtain money. Notice it doesn't say what year your business was incorporated or formed. It simply said, when did you start your business? So I put 2006. Your current owner assumed. I'm going to leave that blank. Check this if it applies. If only if it applies, if more than 50% of your business is woman-owned or controlled, or if more than 50% minority-owned or, and controlled, or if the business is owned by a veteran. So if that does apply to you, then check it off. There are special programs available to those types of corporations. Okay. If it does not apply to you, then leave it blank. At the bottom here it says another company owns more than 50% of this business. I'll leave that blank. Following the less is more principle. Okay, over here we have step 3 of 4. It's asking about management. I'm just going to leave this the way it is. You have my name here and my title. So I'm going to click Next. I don't actually fill in all the managing members because I want them to have their own profiles so that we could maximize the amount of money that we can obtain. Okay, step 4, the last step, we have primary line of business. Now my business is a business management company. What that means is that my LLC manages the business that I do, that Joseph Lawrence does. One part of that is real estate investing. Another part of that is education. I do public speaking, etc. Business management, a very broad, generic term. It's a little easier to obtain money if your business is in that line. Okay? So I'd recommend business management company. If you're a cab driver or you're a real estate company, whatever it is, I'd recommend place business management there. Keep it a little more broad. It's easier to obtain money. under a business management company than it would be necessarily a real estate investment company, etc. Okay, next is total number of employees. Ideally, excuse me, looking for 5 to 9. I'm going to put 5. If you have more than 9, fantastic, put that. If you have less than 5, if it's just you yourself, it's okay to project out for what you may have for the year, and it also includes part-time. So if you have a family member that helps out, then that counts. If if you're outsourcing work to India or another country, etc., you can include them. So it's okay to project the number of employees that you're going to have in your business, and I would recommend putting at least 5. Next, we have how will you bill your customers. I leave that blank. I find that I'm able to obtain the most amount of money building a profile this way, leaving this part blank. Check here if you sell on the internet. I'd recommend yes, check that off, which therefore means my selling or servicing area is international. And then I'm going to check off import, export, manufacturers, wholesalers, and retailers. I find that a profile built this way generates the most amount of money that can be lent to you. Okay. Primary place of business, you have residence or commercial. Now, if it's residence, we talked about it earlier. It's okay. I would put a suite number there so that it appears more professional. That's fantastic. If you're working at home, just fill it out as follows. If you are renting office space, then you can click off commercial. You have a few options here. I like to put leases because lease is generally a longer-term commitment. Square footage, about 1,500 square feet. I'm on the first floor. It's only a 1-story building. Then they ask type of building. I either pick brick or cement. Okay. If your place of business is different, then fill it out accordingly here. Okay. I'm going to click yes, agree to the terms and conditions. You may read the terms and conditions by clicking here. Click next. Okay, the last screen we have is 2 options. They can help you get your DUNS number a lot quicker within 5 business days for just $49 or no charge within 30 business days. Now, my experience is that I've been receiving my DUNS number within 1 week via email, and that it's not worth it to spend the extra $50, especially if you're going to be building multiple LLCs and multiple business profiles. So I'd recommend just do a regular DUNS number. It's no charge, and what you're going to want to do is click next. When you click next, you'll be brought into a screen. I'm not going to click next for the purpose of today's call because this is for demonstration purposes. But what you do is you click next right here, and a little screen will come up. You get to recap what you typed in. Around this area of the screen, there's going to be an option to print out your application. I'd recommend that you do print it out and set it aside in a folder, and that way you can reference back to it in the future. This concludes how to obtain a DUNS number for free. It's relatively simple. If you have any questions, you can email them to businesscredit@jtirealestate.com. Again, just a reminder, your DUNS number you're going to receive within about a week if you do the no charge option. One important thing I'd like to share with you is that DNB will give you a call. They're going to follow up with you. They're going to attempt to sell you on the $600 program. The truth is you do not need to pay $600 to get your DUNS number. You do not need to pay Dun & Bradstreet $600 in order to start building business credit and establishing your first 3 to 5 trade lines. I've been able to secure over 6 figures business lines of credit without paying Dun & Bradstreet. Okay? So just understand you will get a call. It's an opportunity for them to sell, and it's not necessary. I generally tell them that my financial advisor has advised me just to go through with the no charge option. Okay? I want to thank you all for attending today's conference call on how to obtain a DUNS number for free. Again, this is Joseph Lawrence.